Hi folks, it's Andy Krieger, your garden helper, and I'm here today to show you one of the neatest little garden gadgets I've ever come across. Okay, as you can tell, I am here in the tomato patch. And one of the things we need to do when these tomatoes get to be about a foot tall or so, they have a tendency to get a little bit weak in the stem. So what we always do is we cage them. We want to put a nice little cage around them to keep them nice and sturdy. We're all familiar with handmade cages made out of wire or the store-bought kind. The problem with those is they're very difficult to weed as the season goes on. And at the end of the season, you have all these tomatoes that are wrapped up in the cage. What I want to show you is the neatest thing I have probably seen in many, many years when it comes to garden gadgets. This is called the invisible vegetable cage. You can use it on tomatoes and peppers. What the invisible vegetable cage is actually a nylon net. It's almost like a fish net, okay? And what it does is you put this around the tomato plant, and as it grows in between. The leaves and stems grow in between and holds it nice and tight and sturdy. Okay, what you do, there are two main components to the invisible vegetable cage. The first one is you got to have a good stake. I like to use bamboo. This one happens to be about 3 foot long. You can use wood, you can use metal, it doesn't matter. Once that tomato plant or pepper plant gets about 12 inches tall, you take your stake, put it right down next to the stem, push that in there nice and secure. Okay, that's the main stalk. Then you take your invisible cage, you spread it out, just like a little shower cap here. Spread it out there about in the center, put it right over the center of your stake, then you spread it out, and you take your leaves. You don't have to do a lot as far as putting those in there. You take a leaf, you take a little bit of a stem, you just kind of put it over the top. It's kind of like a little fish net here. Got one hiding down here. He's going to go on there, maybe a little bit further down. Okay, get the back side. As this plant grows, it will grow in between this nylon netting, okay? The branches will come up through, the leaves will grow in, and it's going to hold it nice and tight next to that stake, okay? So, as the season progresses, you can weed. The fruit comes up underneath and you have access to collecting the fruit. It's the perfect little invisible vegetable cage, and it absolutely works wonderfully. It's something that I'm very impressed with. It's something that I know is going to be a great success, and it is something you should try. Okay, folks, appreciate you stopping in each and every week. Remember, when you grow it, you know it. Let's go play in some dirt. Introducing Leo, the matriarch of the bunch. There happens to be Bob. Wonder why he's got the name Bob? He has no tail. Camera person extraordinaire. There we go. There's Kathy.